So that's it. We are live on YouTube. There's more people coming. Okay, Gabriel, no problem. So TALKNTALK is a platform that you can talk in English, Spanish, Italian, and French. And if you come to our next immersion, go to talkandtalk.com.br to see more information. Okay, so let's start with the presentations. I will go first. So I'm Larissa. I'm a hostess here. I live in Rio with my husband. I'm 25 years old. I'm an architect. I work with landscaping. That's it. What about you, Daiane? Can you present yourself?
I'm Daiane. I'm 39 years old. I live in Videira, Santa Catarina. I have married. I have two kids, and I work as SAP consultant. And in my free time, I like gardening, and that's it.
Okay, thank you. And what about you, Esdras?
Hello, guys. My name is Esdras. I am 42 years old. I live in Sorocaba, São Paulo. I have been married 13 years. I have two kids. I am an assistant developer. In my free time, I like play video game with my kids and watch series with my wife, and I like to spend time with my family.
Okay, great. So, Magda, can you present yourself?
Right. I am Magda. I live in Barueri, São Paulo. I am 32 years old and I am student to data science. I am in last year to college. Last year of the college, and I think that that is my first immersion with you. I don't remember, but I believe. So. And I have 12 cats.
Oh, 12
yes,
cats.
Yes.
I
love cats. Yes, I love cats. And I like to read a book. I like to play my kids, and I think that's it for me.
Okay, thank you for sharing. I just have two cats, but I love to. So, Elton, can you present yourself, please?
Yeah, well, I am 30 years old. I'm graduated in computer science. I work as a Python developer. Nowadays, I am a mid-level Python developer. I'm from São Paulo. I have a little daughter and a little dog. My daughter, she's 11 years old. I am single. I like to spend my free time in outdoor activities. I like sunny days. I work better in some days. I don't like cold days. I like to do hiking. I like to practice different kinds of sports and adventures sports. That's it.
Okay, great. So, Gabriel, can you present yourself?
Yeah, sure. Hello, everyone. I'm from Rio too. I'm a software developer. I've been here in TALKNTALK since April this year, more or less. That's it. In my free time, I like to watch series, not series so much, but movies I like, and watch soccer, play soccer, That's it.
Okay, great. So, hello, Leandro. Can you present yourself? Yes.
Hello,
Hello.
are you listening to me?
Yeah, we can listen.
Okay, so my name is Leandro. I live in Itaquá, it's here in São Paulo. I am 20 years old, in engineering. That's it.
Okay, thank you. And what about you, Tracy? Can you present yourself?
Hey guys, good afternoon. My name is Tracy. I'm from Pernambuco. I live in Petrolina. I'm graduating in law, and now I started another graduation. I'm studying dance at UFBA. I'm a dance teacher. I teach social dances like forró, samba de gafieira, Brazilian zouk. And in my free time, I like to watch movies, read, and also listen music. I think that's it.
Great, Trace. I love to dance too. So, let me share with you the questions, and I will divide us in two small groups. Yes, 1 minute, guys. Yeah, 2 groups is enough. So, so that's it, guys. You can click on the button, please. And that's it. So we can start with the questions. Hello, Valeska.
Hello.
Hello. Would you like to present yourself?
Yeah, of course. I'm Valeska. I'm 21 years old. I live in the countryside of São Paulo, São José do Rio Preto. I am a student, a veterinary student, and that's it.
Okay, great. So let's start with the questions. Number 1, what kind of place do you live? Describe this place to us. Daiane, can you answer?
Okay. I live in a small farm in this moment. In the interior of the state, Santa Catarina, in a house at the top of a hill, acho que é isso. And I can have as many animals as I want. And for me, that's it.
Okay, great. What about you, Leandro?
So I was with my parents. The city with behind capital, São Paulo. It's the middle city, I think. They have 4,000 inhabitants. We live in the, how can I say lugar tranquilo?
It's a
Rua
calm
tranquila.
place.
Thank you. It's a calm place for us. It is close to the free transport. I think it's that.
Yeah, I live in the same neighborhood than I was a kid, and I used to live in this house with my parents. But some years ago, we are moved to another house, and now in this year, I'm back to live here with my husband. And I live in this house. There's two floor here, and I have a small garden, and it's great for my dog, and to clean my to wash my clothes. So I like to live in this house. Magda, what about you?
Oh, I live in Barueri, how I say it, and it's a medium city and stay in a big São Paulo. Here, there are many shops mall and some companies. Because I don't know if you know this city, but here have Alphaville, that is a big commercial center. Here there are many companies, technology and telephony. Telephony, yes. I think in industries, I don't know, but many supermarkets, big supermarkets, and many traffic too. But I like live in here. Uh, I think that is a little bit if that I can explain about my city to you.
Okay, great. I never visit your city, but who knows? So what about you, Gabriel?
Actually, I live in space. In my background, you can see the planet Earth. No, it's a joke. So nowadays, I live with my parents because I broke good my relationship 1 year and a half more or less. In the past, when I was marriage, I lived in apartment and I prefer, but now I live in house with my parents and um, in the zone rural, you know, uh, maybe like that's it now.
Okay, great. And you, Valesca?
Well, I live in a countryside in São José do Rio Preto. It's a big city. It's not a small city that we think about the countryside, right? And what else? I live with my parents in a house condominium. It's not apartment. And that's it. I live here.
Okay, great. So, Magda, do you live with your 12 cats, right?
Yes.
So, do you prefer to live in a house or apartment with them?
I prefer to live in a house because for all my life I live in a house with a big yard and big room. Then I I believe in a house you have always uh, more privacy, and if you live in apartment you lose this, and some neighbors are very stressful. Then I prefer live in a house because this.
Yeah, I agree with you. In a house, I have more space and more privacy. So I think I prefer to live a house, but I never live in an apartment, so I don't know. What about you, Gabriel? Do you used to live in an apartment and now you live in a house?
Yeah,
What do you prefer?
yeah. Actually, I prefer apartment because it's more easy to handle, the situation. I like it to live. In general, I lived more or less 4 years in an apartment, but during my life, in my majority, I live in house with my parents, But because, for example, when you live in an apartment, for example, you have some kind of place. You have the condominium, and the condominium, for example, is a more organization. I like this organization about the place. About the rules. You have to follow the rules in the place. I like this kind of things. For me, in my opinion, And for example, when in my house now with my parents, sometimes happen the guys do the sound very high, in here. Midnight, this very high. You don't control the situation, But when you live in apartment, couldn't be happen this kind of things, Having more uh, straight this point about this kind of things. So I prefer live in apartment because of this.
Yeah, yeah. Right now, my neighbors listen high music, so I
Yeah,
understand you.
yeah. Here, me too, because I have to close my with my bedroom. So because the sound very high, so it's
Yeah,
very crazy this kind.
yeah, it's terrible.
Yeah.
So, Valesca, what about you? Do you live in a house or apartment?
I prefer a house. Actually, I like both, but I prefer a house because it's more special space. It's more space, and you can, I don't know, have a garden. If you have an animal, for example, a dog, it's better too. For example, for me, I have a cockatiel. It's a little bit dangerous in apartment, so yeah, I prefer a house.
Great. So, Diane, do you live in a house into a farm, right? So, do you prefer to live in a house, right?
Yes. I prefer. But I've lived in an apartment in Curitiba a long time ago. And I prefer living in a house because of freedom, and the feeling, I'm bothering someone. I think that's it.
Okay, great. And do you, Leandro?
I'm living both as well in the capital here. I live one time in apartment in Santa Catarina as well, but I prefer living in a house like the coins, like people said, it's better, it's more space, you have more privacy, you know.
Yeah, great. So, Gabriel, can you read the next question? Please, number 3.
Yeah. Is your home clean? Are you a very organized person? Organized person? Me?
Yeah.
Uh, uh, organized person could be. I like to organize it because when you do this in your house, for example, many organization, you know, you you could be better than, for example, you clean all the time, but in the same time you have many disorganized all these things that you did, you know. And I prefer could be organized because of this, because you don't need to clean all the time this thing, you know. For example, here in my house, my parents, we have some rules you could be find. For example, you couldn't eat in the I forgot sala.
I forgot to.
Yeah.
Room, yeah.
Room, yeah.
Yeah.
So you couldn't eat in the room, for example, you know. You just eat in the kitchen.
Kitchen.
Yeah. So some kind of these things you could be preserve the house clean, you know. Of course we have to clean, of course, but you preserve much more this kind of, this thing. So for me, is point of view, my opinion, the contrast.
Yeah, I agree. I try to preserve my house clean during the week because I don't have time to clean my house after my job. So I usually clean my house on the Saturday or Sunday, but especially Saturday. But for example, today I didn't have time to do this, and that's it. And you, Daiane?
And I'd like to be more organized, but with 2 children, it's and it's to keep things organized, but I try. That's it.
Okay. So what about you, Magnum?
At the moment, my house doesn't clean. Lately, I am not an organized person because I have a kid and some cats in my house that do much disorder. Then I never can leave my house organized. Then I leave this disorder when I can I put the things in a correct place, but I usually I leave this disorder because my kid, my son, uh, will grow. Then this disorder will finish. Then tipo, eu vou deixando. Tipo, não sei o que essa frase em inglês, mas tipo, eu vou deixando. Uma hora acaba.
Okay, I understand. So, Valesca, what about you?
Oh, okay, I have a problem about this. I love clean house, you know. I'm a person that I don't know, I am crazy about this, you know. I hate feel the land, the dust, you know. So this is my problem about this. Of course, I don't have time to clean every day, but if I had, of course, I I would clean every day. But about organized person, I'm not. Uh, I confess, I'm not this person, you know. Um, and that's it. I'm not a person that let the clothes on the floor or on the bed, you know, these things. But I'm not organized.
Yeah, I see. So, Leandro, are you a very organized person or not?
Very, I think I'm not very, but I'm a little organized. I don't like to see the house or other thing is not organized. For me, it's the basic organized. You have like the bed organized, the room, the kitchen. It's the minimum organized I like because if the person when I stay is disorganized, and I don't know, like said that in English, tipo, é ruim pra mim, sabe? Eu não me sinto bem.
Yeah, the basic it's important too, right?
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah.
So, Magda, can you read the next question?
Okay. You'd like to renovate your home? What would you like to change? I would like to renovate my laundry and bathroom because my house is very old. Then nowadays they are together in the yard, and when I want to renovate them, maybe put it in a different place. Um, I renovate my house some months ago, and uh, I leave this two two places for renovate uh, in other moments. Then uh, today I renovate these comments, my laundry and my bathroom.
Okay, great. I renovated my house 3 months ago, so I don't like to renovate right now, but I would like to buy some stuff to my house. And what about you, Gabriel?
Yeah, I said in the beginning that I come back with my parents' house, but so I have a bedroom here, but it's not my bedroom, you know. My mother uh put many things in my bedroom, you know.
Mhm.
So I'd like to do a bedroom suite, you know. Bedroom suite, it's correct. Bedroom suite or not, but you understand.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah, but I don't know the name exactly. So I'd like to do a bedroom suite here together with the house, because here it have 2 bedrooms, just 2 bedrooms. So I'd like to construct this another one for me, you know, and renovate with my, you know, my my guilt. I believe that's it, the name. So it's very important. But nowadays I don't have money, so I'm just dreaming about this.
Money always a problem.
Yeah, always the problem.
So, Valesca, what about you?
Well, I don't think that I have something about this, about renovate my home. I think it's everything okay. It's perfect.
Okay, great. And you, Leandro?
Uh, I don't have as well uh, one thing I can change. I need to buy some things like bed and uh, I forgot how to say guarda-roupa.
Closet.
Clothes. Uh, for me, it's that the bed, buy bed and clothes, and that's it. I don't have other thing I can change.
Yeah, I don't have a closet, so I need to buy this, but I don't have money in this moment. So, Daiane, what about you?
For me, nothing. I like everything here.
Okay, great. So, Leandro, can you read the next question, number 5?
Yeah. Do you have a favorite room in your room? Uh, for me, it's my bedroom because here I sleeping and I studying. I see the TV show series. When I am home, I stay one part of my time here. Yeah, I think them my preference.
Yeah, my bedroom is my favorite room too, because I can relax after my job and watching some series. And I like this room. I have this, it's my office because I have my computer here. But I believe I prefer my bedroom. And I like to lay my bed and do nothing, it's amazing. So what about you, Valesca?
Oh, well, it's a hard question. My favorite room, I don't know. I'm thinking about my bedroom or the kitchen because we have food there, right? So, yeah, I think it's my bedroom. I think it's my bedroom.
Yeah, okay. What about you, Magda?
In my case, the kitchen is my favorite room in my house because it's the place where I spend more time when I stay at home. Usually, I'm always doing something to eat, or sometimes I only stay sitting and talking with my daughter. Then, this is my favorite place nowadays. But I I stay I I am stay spend time in my bedroom too to study, to sleep, or sometimes to spend all day. But my favorite is kitchen.
Okay, I'm not a big fan of kitchen, but I believe it's a favorite room of my husband because he's a cooker. He's working on a restaurant, and I just made my lunchbox to take to my work, but just it. So, what about you, Gabriel?
Yes, I believe it's my bedroom. My bedroom is my favorite room. Yeah, that's it.
Okay, and Diane, do you have a favorite room?
Yes, I have a office, my office, because I have my books and some time to myself. And I think that's it.
Yeah, it's important to have a time to yourself, you know? So, um, number 6, do you prefer to live in the city or in the countryside? Why? So, Diane, can you answer?
I prefer living in the countryside. It's more peaceful. These days, because of research like the internet, and because I think it's a quieter, and even tough, the city is getting closer.
Okay, so,
Okay.
thank you. So, Valesca, what about you?
I prefer countryside too. I agree with Diane. Of course, I live in a big city, in a countryside, but we have everything, you know. But of course, we have traffic too. These things like São Paulo, of course, is not compared, you know, with São Paulo. But yeah, I prefer. It's a calm city compared a big city, you know, like Rio de Janeiro, São Paulo, this thing.
Yeah, the traffic is terrible. But I think I prefer to live in the city because here we have a lot of things to do and place to go. So I don't know. Two years ago, I used it to live in the countryside of Rio, and it was amazing, and it was um, too peaceful. But I think I prefer the capital. So, what about you, Magda?
For my life, I live here in Barueri. Then I prefer to live a city because usually in a big city you can find more opportunities to work and you have more chance to the job. Then I believe this is a big big choose if I need choose in a city or countryside. Then uh, I would I would choose live in a city for my 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 whole life. As only because this only because this, but sometimes I think that I want to move to countryside because is a very oh my god godness my I I forgot this word. Mas é uma in countryside is more calm and you can more expective to life and you can you can more nossa, fugiu a palavra mesmo, mas basicamente no interior você tem tanto expectativa de vida quanto você vive melhor, você aproveita o local. Em cidade grande você não consegue isso, você vive na correria, basicamente isso. Mas eu sempre vivi aqui em Barueri, então hoje eu prefiro viver numa cidade grande mesmo.
Okay, I understand your point. I believe here in the city, it's not the capital of Rio, but it's close. And I think now I have more opportunities to my job, to my work. And of course, we have home office, work from home, but it's not too common if I compare to 1 or 2 years ago during the pandemic, right? So what about you, Leandro?
I like the outside. I live as well one time, but I prefer the city because like the person said aqui, the people said, sorry, do have more opportunities, have a lot of you go. I like to go in workshops, shows, and etc. The part of the event it's happening in Brazil. It's happening here in São Paulo, capital. I don't have in capital, but my city is like your. It's the behind. It's good for me. Now it's in my life is I prefer live in city.
Okay, great. So Gabriel, what do you prefer?
Yeah, I prefer city. Here, for example, I live in the Rio capital, but so far away,
And
in the
do you live in Campo Grande? Right?
Paciência.
Paciência. I don't know paciência.
Yeah, nobody know. far away.
This city in Rio?
Yeah, is in the capital Rio is a neighborhood with Rio, you know, but it's so far away. For example, in the center of Rio, maybe 60 kilometer more or less, you know, 60,
Oh,
60,
60.
65 more or less.
A little
Oh,
close.
3 hours by bus?
far away. For example, when in the past I was in interview in the company there in the center. It's not the center, it's Flamengo, Botafogo, is the south zone for more or less. So for to go there, for example, I have I spend 3 hours for to go there, you know, with transportation, subway. It's not subway, it's a train. First I have to put a bus, and after train, and after a subway, you know, 3 for to go to the Botafogo, Flamengo, the south zone. So for me, it's very difficult this kind of this situation. So because of this, I prefer to live in city, you know. But I consider here a countryside, you know, because of this. And in whole of my life, I lived in countryside. I live in Santa Cruz, it's so far to there here. So very crazy my life is kind. So I prefer to live in the city.
Yeah, I understand you because I work in the South Zone and I have to take two buses to go there, and I spend 1.5 hours or more in the traffic, especially because of the um, Rio-Niterói bridge, because it's terrible.
But you can put the vessel, no? The barca.
Yeah, but
It's not
for
good.
me, no, it's not good. I prefer to take a bus, two buses. So number 7, guys, did you usually play with your neighbors when we were a child? Did you play in another house or in the street? So in my case, I used it to play in the street. I really love it to play queimada. I don't know the name in English, but that's it. What about you, Leandro?
Me as well. I play queimada as well, soccer, volleyball, esconde-esconde, like I forgot Portuguese as well, peão, if I don't mistake the name. A lot of play.
Okay, great. And you, Valesca?
Yeah, actually, I played only my house, not in the street. I've never played with in the street, and it was not with my neighbors because my neighbors were older compared to me, you know. So it was with friends.
Okay, great. What about you, Gabriel?
Yeah, sure. I'm a generation millennial, so I when I was a child, of course, bola de gude, rodar peão, pipa. A pipa until 18 years, you know.
Here in my neighborhood, we call cafifa.
Cafifa, yeah.
Yeah.
So very crazy this time. Soccer as well. Taco. Do you remember taco?
Yeah,
Yes, many kind of
amazing.
many kind of uh, uh, I don't know the name. Brincadeiras, you know.
Yeah.
I think it's
What
toy.
What's the name? Koi?
language?
Toy, I think. Toy.
Toy? Uh,
Mm.
I don't know. I
If I
don't have
don't
idea.
mistake, I don't write that.
What about you, Magda?
Um, I I I think. Oh my goodness, I don't remember, but when I was a child, my neighbors and I played in the streets because here was very calm. Then we played, for example, I don't know the names in English, but pula corda, elástico. The girls like it to jump elástico. Eu não sei o nome, mas todo mundo colocava o elástico nas pernas. Não sei se vocês já viram essas
Yeah,
brincadeiras. E
I
ficava
remember.
pulando.
Yeah.
Ah, cabra cega. Nossa, queimada. Queimada a gente brincava bastante. Nossa, many child games. Then I I I never saw nowadays the kids play in streets
And
because
it's not common
yes,
nowadays,
yes,
right?
yes.
Okay, go ahead.
Today the play in the streets is very perigoso. Eu esqueci a palavra em inglês.
Danger.
Mas danger, yes, it's very danger because the people nowadays, many people are strangers and oh my goodness, I don't know explain. As pessoas não são mais confiáveis, basicamente isso.
Yeah. Okay, and what about you, Daiane?
Sorry. I played a lot in the street when I with my mother says. I used to play in the neighbor's house all the time. And I play in the mood in the rain, reading in a bike, and I don't know. Ai, não vou lembrar. Desci o barranco com papelão. Muito disso.
Very funny.
Yes.
So guys, unfortunately, we don't have time to more questions. So, how was the conversation, the breakout room, extras? How was the conversation?
This conversation is very good. In another room, we get a gente conseguiu evoluir bem na conversa.
Okay, great. And for you, Tracy.
It was a great time. We laugh a lot, and the guys tell some stories, and we think about the future and the past. It was great.
Okay, amazing. So let me share with you guys the link of the survey. Okay, and thank you for coming, guys. And I hope to see you in another immersion. In the next week, we're gonna talk about would you rather. So there's some questions about would you rather this or that, right? So that's it, and enjoy the Saturday and the weekend, and bye-bye, guys. Thank you.
Bye bye. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye bye. Thank you.
Bye, guys.
guys. Bye bye.